What is going on, Yeet Nation? We're back with some Madden 21 defensive tips, and today we're going to be in gun bunch tight end, but more specifically PA boot over. And weak and lead, we've seen this play over and over again, and head to head we've seen it multiple times, and it is a very frustrating play to stop. But don't worry, today I'm going to go over exactly what I do in order to stop it. So of course on the offensive side we're going to PA boot over, and on defense I call 3-3-5 wide. Why do I do that? And that's because its defensive alignment already puts us in a great position in order to stop the play. Our play is going to be Tampa 2, but of course first I want to go over the coaching adjustments. And what we do is we put our flats to 30 yards down and we put our curl flats to 10. Of course I'll explain all of that and why I do that later on, but of course those are our coaching adjustments. So of course 3-3-5 wide and then Tampa 2. So this is what the play art currently looks like. The three receivers on the left side of the field all run routes that beat man and are able to get underneath and over any zone in the game. So that already makes it very frustrating to guard in itself. But when you add the delay fade ran by Greg Olsen, that's where the frustration really kicks in. But don't worry, we got answers on the defensive side. So we already set our cloud flats to 30 yards. So Ronald Darby over here, he is going to run up the sideline and he is going to account and take care of the Y crossing route. So we also need to now account for DK Metcalf's deep post, but we already have that taken care of with Landon Collins deep half across the sideline. So that only leaves Tyler Lockett and the delay fade that needs to be accounted for. So what we're going to do in order to account for all of that is we're going to double tap right on the D-pad. So we're going to do that, double tap, and what that does is that brings up the quick adjustments on our screen. And then of course you guys could see our three linebackers have little buttons on top, and we want Michael Kendricks, which is the A button, and what we want is to put him on the curl flat that we previously already set to 10 yards in our coaching adjustments. So we do that, we set him to the curl flat. As you guys could see, that is what the play art currently looks like. So Michael Kendricks, is going to account for the little slant route that the B receiver runs. So now that leaves us to account for the delay fade, which of course needs to be manually guarded, because if you man him up he won't guard it, and of course he is able to get open on almost any zone. But the only last adjustment we are going to make is to account for Russell Wilson. We want to put a spy up there because he is going to roll out. So what we're going to do is we're also going to double tap the quick adjustments once more, and we're going to get X, which is Montez Sweat, and we're going to put him on a QB spy, and we do that by flicking left on the right thumbstick. And then once he rolls out, we are going to click the right thumbstick down. And what that does is that sends the closest defender to the quarterback. And since Montez Sweat is on a spy, he is going to be the closest defender. So he's going to be the one that gets sent to the quarterback. So of course, I am currently running two controllers with one person. I cannot execute this properly, but don't worry, I have some live examples that I'm going to break down and show you guys what it should look like. This is the play art, and this is exactly how I stop this very frustrating play. We have it set up and we're leading the zones to the sideline. We sent the spy just a half second too early. He got caught up on the offensive line, but everybody was so locked up that we were able to make a phenomenal user lurk as the receivers bounced back to the middle of the field. He flipped the play on us right here, so we reciprocated it, was able to get it set up. We sent the spy just in time, and he was lucky enough to barely able to get the ball thrown away. So we did the same thing to the other side, and he tested the 30-yard flat, and Jalen Ramsey just swatted that out of the building. So one more time, we led the zones to the sideline, came back down to the delay fade, and we were able to make a phenomenal user lurk. One more time, we sent it down, went back to the delay fade, and then Jalen Ramsey had a little block party, just swatting all the balls that he possibly could. And then of course we sent the spy at a phenomenal time, and he was just getting sacked left and right. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. We are on the road to 300 and we are so close to it, and I'm very fortunate to be in this position. But of course, if you like the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you still have any questions or want to see something else. But other than that, good luck everybody.